Good morning. My name is Mafo Ejapon Ebenezer. I'm the chairman for this committee with my deputy chairman, Bright Fojo Amponsa, and my secretary, Seth Ukran, and the council attorney, SRC council attorney, Nanaya Adoli Eli. We have Kini Richard, member, Umar Mahama, member, Catering, member, Sunkwa, member. So we are here to vet all aspirants on campus. And Apraku Meshak Upoku Areho EC member as well. So we are starting in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Mary Chebi. Please give us your documents and have a seat. You are welcome. Please, how may we help you?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Actually, I'm here this morning based on vetting.
You are here to
be vetted
as
the SRC treasurer incoming.
Very good. Can you tell us about your background?
My name is Mary Chebi Esedu, hailing from Achimoda in the Eastern region. I'm
Please,
a mother.
I can't hear you, so yeah.
My name is Mary Chebi Esedu, from Achimoda in the Eastern region. I'm a married woman with 4 kids and a student of AAMUSTED, a teacher too.
Which year did you acquire your teacher license? Is it a degree or a diploma in teacher or what?
Diploma in basic education.
Which year?
2016.
Which college?
Asante Achimagogo Women College of Education.
Okay. Can you briefly tell us about your professional background?
Okay, after college, I was posted to Nyafuman, New Brim, that's Brim North District. I taught there for a year, and I was made an assistant headmistress. Immediately, I was posted. So after a year, I took a transfer back to Oda due to my situation. I was actually pregnant, so I was supposed to go back home and then to be cared for. So I went to Achimoda and then was posted to Oda St. Luke Basic School. And from there, I came to Aamusted.
Okay. So what motivated you to apply for this role?
Please come again.
What motivated you to apply for this role as SRC Treasurer aspirant?
Oh, okay.
There is a follow-up to my after. Okay. This role.
Oh, okay. What motivated me to apply for a role as an SRC treasurer is to come on board and help the executive to be able to manage their finances towards the needs of students.
There is a follow-up.
Madam Mary.
Yes, sir.
Are you still married?
Yes, I am still married.
Yeah, I believe that from your introduction. And you said you had to leave your first post back to Oda home.
Yes, please.
On grounds of you being pregnant.
Yes, please.
And by virtue of that, you needed to get back home to Oda.
Yes, please.
In which level are you now?
Pardon?
In which level are you now?
I'm in level 300.
300.
Yes, please.
Which means you still have a year ahead of you.
Yes, please.
And within that year, you can still get pregnant since you are still married.
Yes, please.
So does it imply that at the point of pregnancy, when you are elected into office, picking inspiration from what happened when you were first posted, you would have to vacate the office and go home to take care of yourself?
Thank you for the question. Actually, in my schooling system, I have made up my mind not to get pregnant until I complete. And the reason why I took a transfer from my former station was because I was pregnant with triplets. So I had to go home so that my parents can help me take care of those kids. As a teacher, I cannot take care of them by myself alone. So I discussed with my district director. They got to understand my situation due to the nature of the area where I was. That led me to take the transfer. Not that I was vacating because of mainly a single pregnancy child, a single child being in my womb or something, but due to the situation that made me took the transfer.
All right. Another one. In fact, we have also been to the government sector, and we know you have this thing called maternity leave. Even as teachers, you have maternity leave.
Yes, we do.
And so I want to believe, ideally, if it's on grounds of your children being catered for, then you could have still been at post, go home. I think it is 3 months or something. Then you know, they will be catered for, and when the time is due, you come back, possibly with your mom or with any other person who can actually cater for them. But then I have a keen interest in a statement you made that you've decided not to be pregnant till you leave school. My question is it to say, as a married woman, you stop doing the thing?
No, I haven't stopped doing it,
okay,
but I am protecting myself.
You are protecting yourself.
Yes, please.
Why don't you rather stop doing it? Because what if the protection fails?
It's part of the marriage situation. I can't.
So that one day you can't. You won't stop.
No, I won't.
I could see you like enjoying it.
Madam Mary.
Yes, sir.
There is a follow-up, but I want to ask you this question. What are you using to protect yourself?
Actually, I'm into family planning. I'm
Do
using
you know, and you are using
IUD.
IED. What is
Yes,
it?
please. It's a protective means that is being inserted into a woman to prevent pregnancy.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I want it here. So after the follow-up, I'll come back to you.
Madam Mary,
Yes, sir.
in response to the question, why are you vying for the portfolio as the SRC treasurer? You made mention that you want to come on board and help the executives to manage their finance.
Towards the needs of students.
Is the finance for the executives?
It's not for the executive, it's for the students.
So why?
And the executives are in charge of the money. They are taking care of, or they are the frontliners when it comes to students' money. They decide or they take control of the money before it is being used to operate student affairs. So being part of them.
Madam Mary.
Yes, please.
Are you taking the portfolio to serve the executives or to serve the student's body?
Please, to serve the student's body.
But it seems your interest is on the executives.
No, please. That is why I said towards the needs of students.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Madam Mary.
Yes, sir.
The question was, what motivated you to apply for this role?
All right. To be able to come on board to help manage students' money towards the needs of students.
Okay. Does this mean the students are not managing their money well?
The money is not in the custody of students. It is in the custody of the SRC board. And there is a need for someone to help take care of their money so that it can be used towards their needs and what they desire to have as students.
How will you convince me if we are giving you the nod for you to become the SRC treasurer? You are not going to spend our money with your family.
Thank you very much. One, I am a professional teacher. I take salary. I am a distributor.
What do you distribute?
I distribute Belacqua, Special Ice. And then previously I was dealing with Twilight, but I'm off now. So for now, what I deal with is Belacqua and then Special Ice. So it's not about my interest in the money of students, but to the affairs of students, to help make sure that students get valuable assets out of what they pay.
Okay. What are your key strengths and how it relates to the role of SRC treasurer aspirant?
All right. My key strength
The Bluetooth device is ready to
in
pair.
relation to the position or the portfolio, it's that I'll be able to make sure that students are able to get whatever they desire or their needs or things that they are supposed to have as students due to the amount that they have paid.
Does it also mean you are making sure, right? So, what about the president?
Oh, I'll liaise with the president.
But you said you make sure whatever students' needs are being, they will achieve whatever that they need.
Yes.
I know you are the treasurer.
Yes.
If being given you the note, and if management are calling you, are they going to call you and leave the SRC president?
No, definitely they will call the SRC president before even me. And
tell me your duties as a treasurer.
My duty as a treasurer is to keep monies of the SRC, their records, their pay slips, and also making the disbursement under the supervision of the financial committee, banking all monies of the SRC board, and then being a signatory to the SRC account.
So on what roles are you going to play so that the student body will get whatever they need with their dues?
By dealing with the president, talking to him or her on the needs of students, how we will be able to serve. We are aimed to serve students, and we are aimed to also make sure that they obtain what they desire or their needs for paying their dues. So I will deal with the president by having talks with him on what students need and what we should gear towards by using their monies.
Okay.
Come again.
Can you describe a time when you overcame a significant challenge at work?
Please, which of my works? Because I'm a businesswoman and a teacher. My biggest challenge was in 2020, that was COVID-19. That was when I had just started distribution. COVID came in and things were not all that easy. People will not come around to purchase goods. You have to sometimes even give it to them on credit. But I made sure that I sell out my goods, even if on credit. I will go for the money and then go back to the company, purchase, and then come back, sell it until things got better. Somehow, let me say 2-3 years ago. And I'm now stable. So it was a big challenge, but through how I managed it, I was able to come over it. Thank you.
Can you tell me your vision?
My vision is to help the financial health of the SRC and to sustain the financial health and stabilize it too.
And what's your mission?
My mission is to make sure that the health of the financial management is geared towards the needs of students.
As a treasurer, there is a system on campus that even when the SRC is supposed to pay a member, which is an early member, if it is 10 cedis, you have to sign a check for such an early member. There have been a lot of complaints about this, and there have been a loss to the SRC account because the checks are being purchased at a higher amount, 1,000 or something like that. Can you tell me what role or how are you going to help? Or what system are you going to bring so that we stop this kind of system on campus?
Thank you, the Chair. Dealing with digital payments is good, but the means through which we are doing it now, it's really unfair. It's not helpful because let's say if someone have his or her bank at KJTIA and he's supposed to withdraw 10 cedis, looking at the fare even from here to that end, how much is he going to earn at the end of the day? So why not leave the banking system and deal with mobile system? With mobile money, even after talking about the money, the risk involved, if you are moving outside campus, taking a car, even crossing the road, just to take a car to town for your money, it's a risk. So why not deal with mobile money instead? With mobile money, we can do cash out from the account straight into the account, mobile account of the member, and then we are good to go. With that too, we will still have a receipt. So I think using the mobile money system will be the best option.
So how are you going to help to implement it?
With this, I will speak to my president and then the financial committee so that we will all come together and then send our communique to the dean to help us work on that.
How do you manage to work with a difficult person?
It depends on the situation.
Situation, I don't get you.
Everyone is difficult. It deals the situation in which the person is in at the moment. Everyone is difficult.
So let's take it that you are the treasurer and you have your vision, your policies, everything. But whenever you go to your president, since he or she is also having his vision or her vision, he or she don't mind you, what are you going to do? Because you have told the student populace that when you come into power, this is what and that is what you are going to do. So they are all looking at you for you to implement that. But your president is very difficult that he or she also is thinking about what the policy and other vision he also is having. What are you going to do?
We are in to serve students. So I will sit him or her down. We talk on things.
He or she is difficult.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He or she is difficult.
Okay.
And sometimes it also depends on how we communicate with the person. If you know how and when to communicate to the person, I think you can resolve issues.
So take me as an example. I'm very difficult. So communicate with me. How are you going to convince me to buy your idea?
Now, the situation at hand, we want to help students to provide what they need from us. So we have to make sure that our missions and visions are geared towards the needs of the student. I know sometimes it's a bit challenge to deal with that, but as I keep talking to the person and the kind of words and other things that you use to talk to the person can determine the listening ear that the person will give unto you. So it all depends on the situation and how you deal with the person.
All right, my last question for you. If elected as SRC treasurer, how will you coordinate with university management?
All right, I'll do that with the help of my president. If I am to deal with the management, we have a channel of communication. I cannot just get up, go straight to the management. I have to work hand in hand with my co-worker, that is the financial secretary, and then the president with the finance committee. We are a committee, so we have to come together as one entity and then face them. If I deal it by myself, yes, if we come together as an entity, we can work. But if we decide that this is what I want, so I should be the only person to confront them.
Can you give me the channel of communication?
The channel of communication.
In the handbook of student handbook, the channel of communication in the student handbook.
Oh, okay. As a student, if I'm in a class and I want to communicate to the VC.
No, put yourself as an executive, as SRC treasurer.
Oh,
now.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. As an SRC treasurer, if I want to communicate to the management, I need to first of all communicate to my president. Maybe, Mr. President, this and this and this and that. We have to forward it to them. So, together with the president, or he will even say, let me forward it to the management. And then when he sends the issue to them, and there is a need for us to go together,
I want you to mention one management that you are talking about. One management.
One management.
Yeah, if you are saying you talk with your president to face them.
The school's management.
The
that is what
management.
you are talking about. That is, let me say, the dean of students.
So mention it. That's what I want to do here.
Dean of students.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Madam Mary.
Yes, sir.
Please address everyone as chair. Okay.
Oh, yes, Chair, Mr. Chair. Thank you for the correction.
You are welcome. You are welcome.
Thank you.
Please feel at home. Okay. We are family. Are you feeling any pressure?
No, please. Not at all.
Please, my brother will continue, but I would like my honorable member here to start with you.
Thank you, Madam Mr. Chair. Madam Mary.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Esiedua or Esiedu.
Esiedu, please.
Wapom tedeng.
Mpacho nyame na domi hoye.
Nyame adom mensumi hoye.
Da nyame ase.
Odane asamande yenyina ififa ako. Nti we dey a home match. All right. I am Kinney Richard.
Oh, okay.
I am to vet you on critical thinking. So, listen to me attentively and answer the questions as it's supposed to be. And I'm to award you out of 15 marks. When you get everything, I'll give you 15. But when you get 0.2, I'll give you 0.
Okay.
Can we start?
Yes, please.
All right. From your discussion with the chair, I got to know that you are very good in broking. You are very good in having deals with people.
Yes, please.
In your policy document, can you point to me one policy which suggests that you intend to bring something aside your constitutional duty to the benefit of the students?
Sure. I will say that we can use some of our coffers to bring on board a business avenue, such as a shuttling system, which can generate money into the coffers of the SRC board.
Is it in your policy document?
Honestly speaking, I didn't put it in.
You didn't put it.
Yes.
So how can the school benefit from your experience as a businesswoman, since you do not have it in your policy document? Because that will be your guide. Meaning you are just toasting us, you are just lying to us.
I am not lying.
That you are a businesswoman.
I am not lying, and I wouldn't.
So does it also mean that you want to enter that position to benefit yourself?
No, please.
Then that is why you kept it from your policy. You hide it so that when you people prepare the budget and you prepare the budget and it's time for you to go out and purchase the items, then you use your company to provide the items for the SRC, then you have your cut.
No, please.
That is it.
That is not.
That is it. I insist.
That is not.
If not, then why is it not part of your policies?
I did not that intentionally. And it's in me that definitely I'll bring it on board.
So
it was an oversight.
Oversight. You just decided to come here and deceive us. After all, when
Not
I
at
come,
all.
after
Not
all,
at all.
let's move on. Did you invited any member of your team to join you here for the vetting today?
Yes, please, I did. But most of them were having pre-internship and some were having classes. Actually, yesterday they came around. But because I couldn't also do, I wasn't able to do mine, and it was postponed today, for today, I asked them if they have class, they can go to their various classes, because I've already wasted their time, and time is much precious. I cannot keep wasting their time. They also need to proceed to their academics too. That is why I ask them to go to their various classes.
Okay. A treasurer, in a scale of preference, give us the most important thing you would suggest to your financial department to fulfill on behalf of the student mouthpiece.
That will be the needs, the most needed thing.
Yeah, the essential.
The essential things that is needed by students.
Yeah. The most, suggest it to the board. We are part of your financial team. Suggest to us the most essential need of students of Amstead, which need to be factored in the budget.
The most essential need of students, as it stands now, is one, our transportation system.
How? To the house. To our homes when we vacate.
Not during vacation, whilst on campus. Now we are having classes as late as 8 p.m. Most students lives afar from campus. And looking at things, how they are able to get to their various homes is a challenge. I'll take myself as an example. I'm living at Aamusted-K. So if I have a class around 8, a class that closes around 8 p.m., eating into 9 p.m., I cannot walk from campus to my end. I have to borrow a car. And to get a van or something, I have to be by the roadside, wait for cars coming from town, and then get to Ahifie Junction, take another taxi to my end. But go for it, but it's in a process. So
is it he told you that it is in a process, or you are the one saying it?
I am saying that to work on that, you need to go through certain processes.
My question was, is it has it see the light?
I've not yet seen it working.
So the answer should be yes or no. Yes.
All right, no.
No.
Yes.
Have you inquired from him?
Not yet.
Why? Since that is the most essential need of the students, and you saw or heard a presidential candidate using that and riding on that to become the SRC president, and you want to help that policy to come to working, and you've not found out why the delay, and you're also telling me that that is the first thing you would do or suggest to the board. Is that not that you are just trying to say something to let me leave you?
No, I am not.
But actually, that would be my last engagement, so.
No, I am not. I am not lying to you.
But
we will surely work on that.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Madam Mary, good morning.
Good morning, Madam Chairperson.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
I like the composure.
Thank you.
All right, my name is Adoku Catering, and I will take you through general knowledge. And then, as my elder sister, I hope you will not bully me when we leave here, because questions come from any angle.
Not at all.
All right. Madam Mary, who inspires you in leadership? Do you have a role model that inspires you in leadership?
Yes.
And please, who is that person?
One person that inspires me most, I would say Gifty Auntie is one of my mentors.
Okay.
Yes.
Why does she inspire you? Why? Why the inspiration from her?
At a younger age, I was watching her on TV. She was a journalist, a newscaster on GTV, that's GBC now. And around 2008, when she started her feminine program, that is the Standpoint, I started watching her. By then, I was done with secondary school, but I was in the house. With my first child, I listened to this woman, and I can say emphatically that it was through her program that I encouraged myself to progress by continuing my education to become who I am today.
Okay. Then who are you imparting this inspiration into?
I am impacting it into a lot. Young girls around me, even guys who need or who comes around me for advice and support. Maybe here you might not know because you know me not much as compared to where I am hailing from. Yes, I am working on them.
I heard you mention you are a teacher by profession.
Yes, please.
A lady teacher for that matter.
Pardon?
A lady teacher for that matter.
Yes, please, a lady teacher.
And then you spoke about family planning. Of late, the youth of agency contraceptives and then family planning, it's rampant. Right? As a lady teacher, how do you help us solve this problem? Since you impart into people, you impart knowledge, and you are being seen as a role model, how do you help us solve this problem, if not totally, to bring it to a limit?
Thank you very much. When I was in classroom, I was much interested in helping the young girls. What I observed, they don't know much as they are growing. So we need to educate them more. We need to let them know the right thing. Other than hiding things from them, we need to educate them beyond their age by telling them, yes, this is your age. After your menstruation, this and this are some of the things you go through. Now, if you want to become someone in future.
Madam Mary.
Yes, please.
Which measures or which mode, let me put it this way, how will you help us solve this problem?
Through education.
All right. As an executive or as an aspirant, if an executive asks you, you are aspiring to be a treasurer, to inflate figures, to cover up for things, if you assume your position, how will you handle this?
We don't just inflate monies. If not used, we cannot do such a thing. The money does not belong to us. It's meant for students. And if we are to work, we have to work diligently.
So you want me to believe that if you are given the mandate to come to office, you are working with transparency and there will be nothing like.
I always say to myself, good name better than riches. If I'm able to get a good name, it can earn me up much more than the money that I would take from you today. That can bring me down.
But the office you are aspiring for, do you have people higher than that in your office, than the treasurer?
Yes, there are people higher than me.
Can you mention one, please?
The vice president is higher than me. The financial secretary, the president himself is higher than me too.
So if these people come together and they bring you a budget that is agenda you have to sign, you have to add data, and which you are under pressure to do, how will you handle that?
With money, we don't work under pressure.
All right. So we are in an entrepreneurial institution. How will we need financial literacy? We need financial freedom in this institution as entrepreneurs being trained. How will you ensure that financial literacy?
Through helping students get some skills that would enhance them or be profitable to them.
How will you help me to get a skill?
Okay. By organizing a skillful program.
Madam Mary, thank you very much.
You are welcome.
Madam Mary.
Mr. Chair.
Please, do you know me?
I know you as the construction president.
Just a follow-up. Madam Mary, the question was very simple. And we needed a simple
yes, I know
response.
you.
Exactly. So you want to make everything very brief. If you decide to stretch things, we are also going to stretch things, please. So
please,
for the
yes,
want
I
of
know
time,
you.
let's do things in the right order.
Thank you very much. Yes, I know you.
You know me, right? What's my name?
I know of Mahama.
You don't know the other name?
Yes, please.
Okay. My name is Umar Mahama.
Okay.
What's my name?
Umar Mahama.
Okay. In front of me here, I have a document of you.
Yes, please.
Thank you. So, since the heading is policy document, what should we be expecting to see?
You are expected to see what I am going to do to make sure that these are done.
Madam Mary, please do me a favor. Okay. When I ask a question, go straight to the answer. Okay?
Okay, sir.
The heading is policy document. What do I expect to see in there?
Guidelines.
The the heading is policy document. What do I expect to see there?
To see my roles.
Is your role a policy? Role and policy, are they the same?
As part.
The question is, role and policy, are they the same?
No.
So what am I expected to see in the policy document if role and policy are not the same?
Things I am to do. Yeah, they are the same.
You are confusing me.
Please, the roles and the policies are the same.
Roles and policy are the same. Madam Mary.
Yes, boss.
I am not your boss.
Mr. Chair.
Are you feeling tense?
No, please.
Come on. You don't even have to. You are a teacher, a businesswoman, right?
Yes, please.
Be comfortable. I just want to know what you are bringing to the table of the SRC. Okay.
Yes, please.
The heading is policy document. Normally, we are expected to see policies inside the document if it is a policy document. Are you having policies with me here?
Yes, please.
You have policies with me here. Inside this document, there are policies, right?
Yes, please.
Mention them.
Financial management.
Is that a policy? Is that a policy?
No, I don't think I have policies in there.
Okay. Let's do it this way. Mention your policies to me. I want to write them down so that you can explain to the electors out there what you are bringing to the table of the SRC executives. Just mention them to me, the policies you are bringing.
Okay. My policy is to help students achieve their needs through financial management.
Through financial management. So you are using financial management as a tool to help students achieve their needs, right?
Yes, please.
It's a nice policy. Any other?
Another policy of mine is also to help students get a physical benefit out of the monies that they are paid.
Okay, any other?
To also help through the management bring on board entrepreneurial skills to enhance the financial capacity of students as an entrepreneur myself.
Okay. Any other or?
I think for now, I'll stick to this.
Okay. You mentioned of physical benefit. Can you explain further what you meant by physical benefit? Are you going to be sharing our money to us?
No, please.
Then explain what you meant by physical benefit.
All right. Actually, I've been seeing other universities having SRC clothes, SRC t-shirts, and other souvenirs. So we can also, through our dues or the students' dues, help them acquire certain items for the entire student. Each individual can also get an asset.
Okay. You said you have seen other universities, students having their school SRC cloth,
yes,
and other souvenirs.
Yes, please.
Have you inquired from them whether it was given to them free by the SRC board or they paid for them?
From some, what I realized was that students pay part, and then part of their dues are being added to bring on board souvenirs to them. Others to make students pay in full. So it depends on how we deal with.
Yes or no?
Yes, with explanation.
I'll come to that. Yes, right.
With explanation.
Okay. Then you explain. Give me the explanation.
When we say we are giving it to them, nothing is given to students for free. That is why they pay dues. And I will liaise and make sure that I talk in hand with my president that students need to have something that they will get to know that their monies that they've paid are being used on them directly. Yes, we are doing things for students, but most of them think that they only pay the money without getting any benefit from it. Although we do benches, other things that are most important for students, buying chairs and other things, we can also include things that directly have a direct impact with the student.
Are you in any way saying that what the SRC executives currently and the past executives have been doing for students isn't affecting them directly?
It is, but mine is additional.
But you see, you are being streamed live.
Yes, please.
You have to be honest with your words.
Yes, please.
Don't paint others, especially those you are coming to succeed, as if they are doing nothing.
I am not saying they are doing nothing. I am saying that they are doing things for students. But This, what I am saying now, is an additional thing.
But your words were something which would affect them directly.
Individually.
Are you saying what SRC is doing doesn't affect students individually?
It does. But what I am saying is additional to what they are doing. Not that they are not doing anything for students. They are doing their best. They are doing things for students, directly affecting students positively. What I am saying is an additional thing that we will bring on board.
Okay. Continue.
I'm done, please.
You mentioned of entrepreneurial skills.
Yes, please.
You mentioned of entrepreneurial skills, which you are intending to bring to the table of students when you are being elected. When you are being elected into office. It's a good idea. But my question is, the school on its own is an entrepreneurial institution having the mandate to train students to become entrepreneurs, capable of handling their own businesses and affairs. You said you are going to bring entrepreneurial skills to them. Are you in any way suggesting or saying that the school isn't providing enough?
The school is doing its own best to the students. And adding up to it is a plus. And there are certain things not all students will be able to capture from their faculties. So if we inculcate this, it will be a privilege for other students who are not even learning the aspect of technical or the entrepreneurial aspect of the school situation, get access to it and use it as part of their lives, even though they are not learning anything technical, but will achieve from what we want to add up to what the school is already given.
Okay. It is a very good idea for you to consolidate the knowledge we are receiving here. Bringing measures to consolidate it is very brilliant of you. Tell me, how will you achieve that?
All right. Myself, I'm an entrepreneur. Apart from my business section, I'm a milliner. I do liquid soap, after wash, and other things. So, with the help of myself and other colleagues that I've been working with, I can bring on board to come and help me train students to have certain skills that they can use to improve upon their financial aspect.
That is very nice. All these policies you have mentioned, is it within your power as a treasurer to implement them?
That will be consulted with the president.
Meaning you have to collaborate with the president.
Collaborate with the president and the WUCOM.
And the WUCOM.
Yes, please.
In collaboration, is there any challenge?
Sometimes there is.
Which is?
The timing aspect, the financial aspect, and even the organization itself can be a challenge. But if you are able to convince your members that you want to collaborate with, you can come back to...
I like the word convince. That tells you that even before organizing will come, financing will come, and any other stuff, you need to be able to convince them.
Yes, please.
To accept the policies you are bringing on board. Convince me as a member of the executive board to accept your policy.
All right. Now, being a millionaire, I already have the skills. I can teach the student to acquire such skill from me. So I am not taking
Remember,
any
you are
amount.
Convincing me.
Yes,
you are talking to me as if you are convincing me. We are in an executive meeting.
Okay.
You are convincing me. So don't explain. Convince me. Tell me what you are bringing on board and convince me to accept it.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, I would like to enhance the skills of students. And I want them to know certain things that they will use to enhance their financial aspect as even they are on campus. So I would like to teach them how to do liquid soap, how to do fascinators, that they can even sell out as they go along with their education. I know how to do it. So with that part, we are not going for any trainer. I'll do it myself with the help of some colleagues that I have. They have also accepted that they will help me if only I come on board. So please, what I need from you is a day to be able to gather the students for that particular skill.
You said a day.
Yes, please.
Are you telling me that if I am able to schedule a day for the training, it will be enough for you? Won't you be needing any resources again?
The resources that will be needed will be the materials that we will use for the production. And
Will you buy them?
Since I'm already in it, I have the materials available.
Enough for the students' populace?
It will not get to, it wouldn't be able to fix it, to individualize. But if we are able to do it in groups or per departmental basis, I can do that.
Okay. Will you be needing any extra amenities to do that? Like providing water for them? Like, once they come for training, will you cater for that?
For that one, I will not cater for it.
Who will then? Me?
Not you. Actually,
Remember,
I will
I am
speak
the president.
yes, you are the president. We are going to train members. You have to be honest with them. The training is free. You are not, even if you buy anything, that will be after the training, the product, the end product that comes out. If you are interested, you buy it. But when you are coming, we are not going to feed anybody.
Okay, that's very good. A final one. You are having brilliant policies. Policies that when you bring it to the table, it will really help the student's body. What is the potential risks associated with this policy or challenge associated with this policy?
Refusal from students who are to be involved.
How will you then mitigate that challenge?
We'll make sure that I educate them, first of all, on the importance of acquiring a skill as a person, so that they will get to know the importance of having that particular skills in their life.
We always think of a second plan, that is plan B. What if the education fails? What will you then do? The skill, remember, is an education they are coming to acquire.
Yes.
They are refusing to come. You still want to educate them to come. What if they fail to turn up for that education?
I know that the entire student body will not avail themselves, but definitely some, even if it's one or two people who will be interested, I will do it for them. And they themselves can even go there and tell the others the importance of having that.
Thank you so much, Madam Mary.
All right. Thank you very much, Madam Mary.
You're welcome.
My brother here has some few questions for you.
Good morning, Madam.
Good morning, Mr. Chair.
Hope you are doing fine.
By God's grace, I'm good.
Okay. I'm Meshach Apreku. And my own is subject area. And I heard you are catering and hospitality student.
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay. Madam, why catering and hospitality, not IT?
Thank you for the question, Mr. Chair. Catering and hospitality, in the sense that in my field of education, I started with home economics.
Okay.
And as growing, my aim is to become someone who will see to the nutritional needs of individuals. And what triggers me most to do this course is our way of eating. Now food has become medicine. Instead of the normal medicines that we think that will cure our illness, food is much more important to us, even more than the medicine we think of. So dealing with catering and hospitality will give me much more knowledge to enhance on the nutritional needs of individuals.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Per your explanation, I want to ask this. Many people wrongly assume that catering and hospitality is only about cooking food. As a student of this program, aspiring to become SRC treasurer, give a brief overview of what your program truly entails and how it prepares you for leadership and administrative responsibilities.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Catering is not all about working in the kitchen. It is a broad area that deals with scientific aspects, nurturing of human, and taking care of people is also part of the catering and hospitality. Whenever you say catering, the only thing that comes in the mind of people is food. But we are not dealing with food alone. We manage. We take care of finances. We make sure that the health of people are being put in place through our cooking. We serve. We welcome others into hotels. We work as hotel personnel, receptionists. We have a lot of professions when it comes to catering and hospitality. It is not all about food alone. There are a lot. You can become a nutritionist, a dietetics. You can also work in food companies.
So you see, you are mentioning only the food aspect, nutrition and others, and I want you to come again, convince me that catering and hospitality is not only for food. Convince me.
Yes, catering and hospitality is not only for food. You can as well become a manager apart from the food aspect, because we deal with human resource. We deal with management. We also deal with finances. We are being taught how to manage money. So it is not all about food. There are other areas where you can also go and then enlighten yourself much better as compared to only the kitchen aspect.
Okay. So how has this program prepared you for leadership and administrative responsibilities?
It has prepared me in so many ways. Learning about human resource, how to liaise with people, how to lead, even gathering things together. This course has taught me how to handle people when it comes to hospitality, your ways and manner of serving others has become an influence over my life.
Okay. So how can budgeting principles in catering be applied to managing the SRC finances effectively?
Thank you very much for the question. Now, the budgeting principle as seen in catering is not far different from what we have within the treasury aspect of my situation. In the sense that when we talk about budgeting, budgeting deals with drawing a financial plan for both the income, that is the revenue, and then the expenses. And when we take catering as a course, we purchase items and then we also sell out. So as we purchase, you get to know what you are supposed to do so that the monies that you've used in purchasing the items for the product will fetch a profit and bring you much income on top of what you already use as a capital. So it liaises with me being the treasurer, budgeting for the SRC board, helping them manage their money very well in the aspect of meeting all the needs. Because sometimes we budget and then we go wayward away from what we've budgeted. But if we stick to what the needs of people, what we budget towards the needs of the student, it is going to help us manage our financial very well. Thank you.
Okay. In catering, budgeting involves estimating cost, controlling expenditure, and avoiding waste. True or false?
True.
Why true?
It is true because you draw your plan that this is the cost of the product that I am going to purchase. And then in controlling, as you've purchased the items, you get to know that if I am to make a plate of rice, I am to prepare food for, let's say, 10 people. A plate of rice must cost at least 50 cedis.
Okay.
And out of the 50 cedis, I am supposed to get my profit in there. And to be able to obtain that, I need not to waste the food. I have to make sure that I prepare the food to meet the number that I am supposed to serve. It shouldn't exceed. Because we have planned that each individual is supposed to eat a half cup of rice. So if I am to prepare rice dish for 10 people, I am supposed to use 5 cups of rice. And it shouldn't exceed.
So to avoid waste.
Yes.
Okay. This is a practical question. I want you to write. As the incoming SRC treasurer, you are tasked with budgeting for a student's awards night. You are tasked with budgeting for a student's awards night. With an estimated attendance of 200 students. With an estimated attendance of 200 students. The event must include food, drinks, venue decoration, rather, and souvenirs. It includes food, drinks, venue decoration, and souvenirs. With limited budget of 8,000 Ghana cedis. With a limited budget of 8,000 Ghana cedis. The question is, how would you estimate the cost? Control expenditure and avoid financial waste. How would you estimate the cost, control expenditure, and avoid financial waste?
Financial risk or
Waste.
Waste, okay.
Cost estimation, expenditure control, and waste avoidance.
Thank you very much, the Chair. Now, with this, it's an awards night.
Okay.
It's an event that is going to take a certain period of time. So definitely, the most needed thing, first of all, will be food and drinks. And with the drinks, when we talk about drinks, we are talking about both water and, if any, additional mineral. So we will work on that first and foremost. So we will make sure that we allocate about, since they are 200 participants, we will allocate 4,000 Ghana cedis for the food and the drinks.
Okay.
And we are to do an event decoration for the venue. With that one too, we will make sure that we will liaise with a decorator. Make sure that it's a nice decoration but affordable. At least we can spend 1,000 for that, at most 1,500 for that event decoration. And then during the event, we have something we call miscellaneous. There are certain things that you will not budget, but it comes in unexpectedly. So we have to also put aside something down, let's say about 500 Ghana cedis, making it 6,000. Now, the remaining 2,000, since it's an event organization, definitely we will call on people to come and work for us. So we will make sure that we also settle them with certain amount as, I wouldn't say pay. I don't know, but I've forgotten the word to use. Something that you need to appreciate. Let me say an appreciation, yes, for them. So being an event, it wouldn't be just one person. You have more people on board. So we will also make sure that we will use about 1,500 to help or appreciate.
So what are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yes, wait. this explanation, what you are giving me, is what?
I am budget. I am doing a budget for the program.
In budgeting, what is the term given to that particular explanation that you are giving me? The explanation. You see, you are giving 3,000 to this, assuming, and you see, it's what? I gave you 3.
Okay, like controlling the expenditure.
No. Cost estimation.
Okay.
You get it?
Yes, please.
Okay, so we'll move to expenditure control.
Expenditure control. Oh, okay. So since we have estimated our cost, we will stick to what we've already estimated so that we will not exceed what we have already written down or budgeted for. And then to avoid financial waste, that is the reason why we did the estimation. We also make sure that we control so that there wouldn't be any waste of money. Thank you very much.
All right, so you add the waste avoidance to it. My last question then. As a hospitality student trained in records management, how will you ensure all SRC financial documents are saved and accessible?
We will be creating a portfolio. I will make sure that I'll create a portfolio whereby all receipts are being kept, all passbooks and other documents that are needed are being kept safely and locked up. And make sure that before anyone gets access to that document, I will be available.
Okay. Did you understand keeping digital backups? Keeping
Digital
backup.
backup. That is using computer to keep records. If my understanding is clear.
Keeping computer.
Like using.
Using the computer.
Yes.
All right. All right. Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome,
you.
boss.
Thank you. You done well.
Thank you.
Madam Mary, Chebi Esiedu. We almost had the same name, Amisiao.
Oh, okay.
All right, nice having you on the day like this. Yeah. I am taking you through current affairs. My section carries 6 marks. So how many questions should I ask you? How many questions should I ask you?
For me, then I would say 1 will be okay.
Thank you. These questions combine factual understanding with the responsibilities of the SRC treasurer position, offering a clear, up-to-date content. So it wouldn't be one-sided thing. All right. Approximately, how many slots does the Ghana Scholarship Secretariat offer to local tertiary students?
Please, I have no idea.
The way you've started, you have no idea. I'm afraid all is going to be I have no idea. Because that is the trend that I'm passing. You are coming for a position and you have to know a lot about the SRC, their activities currently. All right, let me continue. What key information derive equitable disbursement for scholarship applicants? You have no idea. All right. Then let me leave the SRC since you are not getting anything from the SRC. Then we move to the Iran, Israel, Ukraine, Russia war. Who is Ibrahim Traore? Kindly use the mic.
Please, I don't know.
All right. There is a movie star who is or who has launched a movie about Ibrahim Traore. Can you please give me the movie star's name?
I have no idea around that.
Where are we doing the vetting? Where are we currently doing the vetting?
ROB conference room. Amstead. In Amstead, ROB conference room.
What is the meaning of ROB? The meaning of ROB.
It's a name, Ronald. It's the name of a principal, but I remember Ronald.
You are getting me disappointed. It seems my section you didn't learn. You didn't consider my section.
No,
so you're getting me disappointed. The war. There is one particular country which is having a war with multiple countries. Which country is that?
Russia.
No, please.
Ukraine.
No, that is all.
And then Israel.
Which country responded to the Israel-Iran war with the B-2 bomber? I don't want you to go without me giving you a marks. You've gotten only one question right. So which country responded to the Israel-Iran war by launching the B-2 bomber?
United States of America.
Thank you. That will be all.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Mary Asiedu Chebi. Is it Asiedu or Asiedua?
Asiedu is a surname.
Asiedu Chebi. Okay, okay. Follow up.
Please, did you said it's a surname?
I said it's a Siedu, and I added up it's a surname. That is why it is not a Siedua.
So does it imply Sedua is not a surname?
A Siedua is not a surname. A Siedua, it's a female name. When we talk about a surname is a name of your father that has been added to your name. But a Siedua is a part of the female side. When you add the A to the Asiedu, it becomes the female section of Asiedu.
Well, I wouldn't prove further into that, but let's assume you are right.
All right. You're welcome once again.
Thank you.
My name is Bright Amponsafojo. We are going to have a whole lot of conversations. And I want you to feel comfortable at home. The faces you see here are the same people you see every day on campus. All right. So, I'll be introducing you to this particular vetting, whereas I'll be asking you knowledge about the position you are vying for. What position are you vying for?
SRC Treasurer, please.
SRC
Treasurer.
Why SRC Treasurer?
To help manage the financial health of students.
All right. But we also have the NUGS Treasurer.
Yes, please.
The NUGS Treasurer also does the same. So why not the NUGS Treasurer, but the SRC Treasurer? Why the SRC Treasurer and not the NUGS Treasurer?
That's what I want.
Have you acquired any leadership role before?
Yes, please.
So if you had to describe your leadership style in one word, what would it be?
Leadership
and why?
is service.
You said?
Leadership means service.
I said if you had to describe your leadership style, your leadership style, in one word, what would it be and why?
My leadership style, in one way or the other, I'll not take one out of it. It could be democratic in a way. In another way, you have to stand on your feet.
So I'm saying describe it in one word. Because what you're saying, it means you are setting your own questions for yourself. The question the question before you is to describe your leadership style in one word. And what would it be? If you are to describe it with one word, what would it be and why?
Please, let's proceed.
We cannot proceed.
I'm not getting the point clear.
You are vying for a position,
Yes.
and if you are being elected, you are going to be a leader. So you have to know your leadership style. And whenever we get to know your leadership style, that will help us to know how we are going to deal with you, or how to, comply with you. Because whenever we know our style, your style, that's going to help us in one way or the other to know whom we are dealing with and how are we even going to deal with such person.
My style deal with cooperation.
What?
Cooperation, being able to
cooperation.
cooperate.
So why?
Why in the sense that we are working as a team and we all need to come to a consensus to understand that this is what we want to achieve. So we need to come together as one entity and fight over the cause or the reasons why we are on board.
All right. I'm not saying you are wrong though. But then as somebody who is contesting for a treasurer position, and we know treasurer deals with finances, I was expecting you to say accountability or somehow trustworthy, because as a treasurer you need to be accountable and you need to be somebody we can trust. But when it comes to cooperation, as you are saying, one way or the other, I will take it like you are going to work with others, so people are going to know much about finances.
Please, per the question that you asked, I think you didn't specify. You only said leadership style.
Yeah.
So you were specifically referring to my position or my portfolio, right?
Your leadership style. Somebody you are contesting for us as a treasurer.
Okay, all right.
My good brother has a follow-up. I'll get back to you.
All right, thank you very much.
Please, Madam Mary.
Yes,
you are mentioning leadership style. But what you mentioned was not a leadership style. The leadership styles are many. The question was, what leadership style are you using? In one word, just mention any leadership style you think you are comfortable with or you want to operate with, so that we would know what to expect in your leadership. Okay?
All right. Thank you very much. So as I said earlier, I was expecting nothing else but for you to say accountability or accountable. Because I believe a leader, especially one managing funds, must be transparent and answerable to the people they serve. You see, so this even covers the cooperation you were talking about. Well,
thank you very much.
So let's move on. I'm going to ask you some scenario-based questions, and I'm expecting an answer from you. I don't want you to be moving around until you arrive at a conclusion. This is a scenario-based question, and you should listen attentively. Now, as somebody contesting for SRC Treasurer, you're going to deal with money, finances, check, budgeting, and any other matter that relates to money. Well, my first question has to do with, if a committee requests funding for an activity that is not approved in the budget, how would you handle it? If a committee requests funding for an activity that is not in the approved budget, how would it be?
Thank you very much for the question. I will first of all inform the financial committee that this is the situation at hand. They are not part of it, but it has become a need. If only it is a need, then with the help of the financial committee, we will come up and then deal with it.
But here's the case. This particular budget is not approved. You see, it's not approved. You see, AAMUSTED here, we always present our budget to the local assembly for them to approve. So we presented pen, book, marker board for them to approve. Now here's the case. We forgot to add marker pen. Now, assuming we need the marker pen, it's not approved in our budget. How are you going to handle this situation? Because we need to spend according to our budget. That's the reason why we draw annual budgets, mid-year budgets, and you see those semester budgets. So this thing is not captured in our budget. How are you going to deal with it?
Since it's not captured in the budget, we have to forward it once again to the committee, the LA members, so that they will understand our plea. If they accept that, yes, it is really needful, we have to accept, then we can add it up to the budget.
Now, what are the main responsibilities of the SRC treasurer?
The SRC treasurer is supposed to keep all monies, receipts, and records of the SRC financial.
The SRC treasurer is supposed to keep all monies.
Is supposed to keep all money receipts, passbooks, pay slips.
Is it necessary money receipts?
Okay, please let me put it this way. He or she is supposed to make sure that records are being kept, such as receipt, passbook, bank checks, and other things. And then also disbursement of funds with the consent of the financial committee and the SRC president. He or she is also responsible for banking all monies that comes into the SRC within 72 hours, and also a signatory to the SRC fund.
All right, so assuming you are the CEO to company, there's this position, there's this vacant position there, which is the treasurer position is being vacant. You are the CEO and you are supposed to appoint somebody to be the next treasurer of that company. We have a male, we have a female. They all possess the same qualities. Whom are you going to give this position to? And why?
Since they have the same qualities, definitely you need to do something that will differentiate the two of them. There should be a simple test so that you can know the one who is competent.
I only asked whom are you going to, not the process of choosing the right one. So whom are you going to award this position?
You cannot just choose.
Why can't you just choose?
Because they all have, or they all qualify. So definitely.
But I can tell you I can just choose. From them I can just choose.
Oh, okay.
So what happens to you? You can choose. So whom are you going to choose and why?
If you are choosing, then if you are just choosing based on I want to choose, maybe you might do it out of favoritism. But if you set something down, that this and that, though you have the qualities, there should be something that needs to separate the two of you. Because you cannot justify that pointing this one makes it the right person, him or her the right person. But what you can make to justify your point is what you use to differentiate the two.
So what test were you going to run on them to choose the right one? So what test were you going? You said you have to run a test for them and the one that passes. So what test were you going to run to choose the right one? Choose the right person, yeah.
Okay. You can actually decide to test them by either keeping monies into their custody, giving them something to be kept for a certain period of time. And through that, you can work on both.
All right, so what accounting or financial tools are you familiar with that can help you manage SRC funds efficiently? What accounting or financial tool or tools are you familiar with that can help you manage SRC funds efficiently?
Please, can we proceed?
Can you explain the process of preparing and presenting a budget for SRC activities?
Process of
preparing and presenting a budget for SRC activities.
Okay. So, to prepare a budget, first of all, you need to know what the activity is about, what is involved, the amount that is needed.
All right, so suppose an SRC project exceeds the allocated budget. What steps would you take to manage the situation?
We'll make sure that we deal with the most needed project or the most needed things that will enhance the project to be executed, so that we can still stick within the budget.
Are you done?
Yes, please.
All right, so your very last question, and I will leave you. So, imagine you discover that a portion of SRC funds has gone missing and no one knows about. What steps would you take immediately?
I'll first of all discuss with my co-colleague at the office, that is the financial secretary, that this is what I have observed. Then, if he knows nothing about it, we will proceed to the president and inform him about the situation. And then from there, we work on that.
So in this case, are you also going to inform the auditor or the editor?
Pardon?
Are you going to inform the auditor or the editor?
Am I going to inform the auditor?
Or the editor?
The auditor.
What's the difference between the auditor and the editor?
The auditor looks into the affairs of the funds. And if we are talking about the editor makes corrections. The editor makes corrections over issues. Let me put it that way. Yeah.
Well, I'm passing this riddle, then I leave you. I am counted, saved, and sometimes lost. Who am I?
Money.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome.
Thank you, the chair. Honorable Mary, how do you do?
How do you do, sir?
Have you got any knowledge about who a democratic leader is?
Yeah.
Have you got knowledge of whom a democratic leader is?
Yes.
An autocratic leader.
Yes, please.
A situational leader.
Yes, please.
A laissez-faire leader.
Yes, please.
So, aren't they forms of leadership?
They are forms of leadership.
Stars of leadership.
Stars of leadership.
And so I was expecting you. I know.
Yeah.
I know you know it because you know, being in training college for 3 years, I know definitely, but maybe out of pressure. And so I would want to do.
Like when he said, I said that sometimes you need to blend some of the styles depending on the situation.
So I believe a blend of it will be a democratic leader, because democratic, you know, if you are democratic, at some point in time you engage people, at that point you have your own way, but then you still, yeah, sure. So, but that's just by the way.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm Nanaya Eli Adoli. I'll be taking you through the constitution of the school. And when I say constitution, I mean the student handbook, status of the school, the SRC constitution, and any other legal document in the school, even the horse constitution. Are we ready? Please, are you a member of the Students' Legal Society?
No, please.
You are not.
I'm not.
Okay, that is fine. So, if you are not, then I'll know the tangent at which I actually ride. Are you cool if I should call you Auntie Mary?
No problem.
All right, that's fine. So, Auntie Mary, to commence with, what is the name given to the legal document that enshrines your rights, your responsibilities, your powers, and duties as the treasurer of the SRC?
The SRC Constitution.
The SRC Constitution. That is fine. Auntie Mary. In fact, I like the way you respond to questions. You've demonstrated you are indeed a teacher. And I really admire you for that. And I see you keep looking left, right, center. You know, you want to catch the eye of everyone. And as a teacher, I do understand. Auntie Mary, constitutionally, which article precisely spells out your responsibility as a treasurer of the SRC?
Article 8, Clause 6.
Article 8, Clause 6. Why are you smiling? Auntie Mary, why are you smiling?
Nothing.
Nothing. All right. Let's continue. You know, when you are voted into office, you subscribe to an oath known as Oath of Secrecy. Under the coverage of this oath, should your president come to you to discuss that a certain fund allocated for a program of the SRC should be divided into 3. One for the program, one for you, and one for him. And you disagree with that, will you make it known to other committee members or other executives of the SRC?
Because I have disagreed and he has accepted his mistake.
I never said he has accepted his mistake. Sure.
I've already disagreed. So no need for me to expose him. It doesn't, because I'm not going to do it. Exposing him will not bring any benefit to me.
Should any other person suspect that foul play, and inquire from you, would you let the person know?
With that, I will tell the person that he or she can inquire from the person himself or herself.
Do you know the public has the right to request information from you and you have no right under the Right to Information Act to withhold those informations from them? Do you know that?
No, I don't.
You don't. Have you ever heard of the Right to Information Act? Have you heard of it before?
Yes, I've heard about it.
What does it seek to say or do?
That you have the right to seek for what you need to know or you need to justify yourself with.
Do you agree it also states that when you seek for the information, it should be given you?
That is when the information is really impactful to you, or the answer.
It's impactful to you. What do you mean by impactful to you?
Like,
you see, I need an information.
Yes.
Is that okay? From you. How would you tell that the information is impactful to you before you give me the information I need?
No, the information not impactful to me, but the one seeking the information.
But then how would you know it's not impactful to me? I need it. And so how would you tell that the information I need from you is not impactful?
Per the scenario that you gave, the person came to me and I really disagreed to the situation.
Okay.
So if he thinks it's the right thing and he goes out there to tell another person that this is what...
Please, that is not what I asked you. I'm saying a person suspects. I never mentioned that the person goes to get another person informed.
Okay.
A person suspects and comes to you. Would you make the information available to the person? Would you let the person know what the person has discussed with you?
No, because I've already disagreed.
And I'm asking you, do you know that constitutionally you are not to withhold informations?
Not all informations too are to be given.
Which constitution or constitutional provision do you base that on?
I don't have any.
I do know we are dealing with the constitution. I told you I was taking you through constitutional knowledge.
Yes, please.
And we believe he who alleges or she who alleges must what? Have you heard of that before? Must what? Must prove. So if you are telling me not all information are to be disclosed, I want you to give me a proof of that. Is it in any way to say you condone wrongdoings? And when a person errs and information is required or requested from you, you will shield the wrongdoing. Is it the case?
That is not the case.
So why would you withhold an information from a person requesting for it? Because it involves your president.
I have already informed him that it is not going to work.
That was between you and the president.
Yes.
But this time a third person is coming in who is suspicious of the act. And you still withhold it from the person.
Yeah, because I've already done the right thing. There is no need for the person to...
Madam, this is a money that I have paid because I pay school fees. And I suspect that you, together with the president, want to embezzle the money I have paid. And I've come to you. These are my suspicions. And you are telling me because you've already told the president your peace of mind, I cannot know about my money.
Oh, I'll just tell you that that is what you suspected. Your suspicion never works. It's not true, so...
It's not true.
Yes.
And if I'm able to prove to you with evidence, what do you do? that my suspicions were true. Madam Mary, yes. How many oaths would you subscribe to when you are elected the treasurer of the SRC?
I know of oath of allegiance.
How many do you know?
I know of 3.
Good. Mention the 3 you know.
What I remember is oath of allegiance
please,
and then
please,
oath of
listen,
security.
listen. I'm not asking you which of them do you remember. I'm asking you to mention the 3 that you know.
Okay. Oath of allegiance, oath of secrecy, and the other one, please, I forgot it.
So, of course, you know of 2. Right?
Yes, please.
You agree with me?
Yes, I do.
Teachers will always want to be smart. And so when we ask them A, instead of them telling you the next thing is B, they'll go and begin, before A there is nothing, and after A, then, just to outsmart you. You've been seated for long. You've been seated for long. And I feel you are hungry, aren't you?
Somehow.
Aren't you?
Not really.
So we can continue, right?
Yeah, we can.
No, okay, that is fine. So, Auntie Mary, in the student's handbook, which section of the student handbook captures your minimum CGPA requirement to aspire for the portfolio you are aspiring for? Aunt Mary, according to the student's handbook, at what time must all activities on campus be brought to an end? According to the student handbook, at what time must every activity on campus come to an end?
Including learning.
I said every activity.
At the end of the semester.
Auntie Mary, at the end of the semester, every program, activity on campus, in a day, when does it end?
In a day?
Yes.
After 8 p.m.
After 8 p.m.?
Yes, please.
That is wrong.
A.
Why A? Am I rather wrong or you are wrong? I'm saying that it's wrong. You said A. So am I wrong or you are wrong? Anyway, A means you are right. So prove to me from the student handbook. Or I prove to you. And if I should prove to you, it means all that you've answered are wrong. It is 9 o'clock and not 8. Constitution in the student handbook, it is 9.
I said after 8. I didn't say exactly 8 o'clock.
Yeah, so after 8 could be 8-1.
Then it's 9.
Right? After 8 could be 8-1. Have a good morning and enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
Right. Can you put down your microphone? All right. So that was the last question, and you lost it. I asked if you can put it down. So it's a matter of yes, I can, no, I wouldn't. Thank you.
All right, I've heard you. I've learned something.
Madam Mary.
Yes, boss.
Why are you leaving?
Pardon?
Are you leaving?
I've not yet been asked to leave, so I cannot leave.
Can you tell me your hobby?
My hobby is crafting.
May God bless you.
Amen.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, and bless you too.
You are done, okay?
Thank you.
All right.
Mommy. You the fella AMG baby. Swap. Beyond control. Kim promise, yeah. Oh, we got Jody, who said, where we are my kumo, and nobody go break us up, boy. Nobody break us up, boy. Oh, we got Jack, well, I can't. We see me one man, and girl, I never see your type, boy. I never see your type, boy. Maybe I go.
Please, we are going out for a break. We'll be back very soon. Thank you very much.
I'm the president of FASA.
Maybe I never see your type. My girl, I like your vibe. For your loving, I could die. Mommy, yeah. Forget the. Now you make I see the future. Make us show them definition of a diva. What? Your back like blood. Put our waist on rotation. On points like punctuation. Baby, you deserve it. My girl, I like your vibe. For your loving, I could die. Baby, I ego. Baby, I never see your type. My girl, I like your vibe. For your loving, I could die. Baby girl, you deserve a standing ovation. Baby, I never see your vibe. For your loving, I could die. Baby, I ego. Baby, I never see your type. My girl, I like your vibe. For your loving, I could die. Yeah, all the pretty things you do. That be why I know they take you for a fool. Who will be one, no be two. Girl, I never see your type. To be honest, that's the truth. Hey. They see that I love you, it's making them sick. A trip to Hawaii, a trip to Dubai. In few months, baby, I'm a spot to the cake. Baby, I never see your type. My girl, I like your vibe. For your loving, I could die. Baby, I go. Baby, I never see your type. My girl, I like your vibe. For your loving, I could die. What's it? Many people need me, and it no be new.